Previously on my quest, I defeated my rival with Squirtle and then left the Pokemon League. Quick trip to Professor Oak's lab and straight back to editing the party. But ultimately, we finished our day saving here in Viridian Forest. We switch Pidgey to the front because we're gonna beat every trainer here with just Pidgey. So after a quick couple of battles, Weedle for the attack EVs and a Caterpie for some HP EVs, and just one more Weedle for some attack EVs, we're ready. We have the strongest bird and we get challenged right away. Rick sends out Weedle and I send out Pidgey, who finishes him off with the tackle attack. Pidgey levels up to level 9 and learns Gust. Now we use our Gust attack, we switch it up, and we once again beat another trainer. Our rival isn't the only one underneath our belt. Now we have Bugcatcher Rick under our belt too. This next trainer challenges us and it's light work. It's the same Pokemon we've been training up against, and it's a perfect match of EVs for Pidgey. Even the defense EVs off Kakuna go straight to Pidgey. Pidgey grows to level 11 and we defeat Bugcatcher Doug. We see this Pokeball right in the open. We Fortnite dance around it. Oh, yeah. And then pick it up. It's just an antidote. I guess somebody left it for a trainer who may need it. Maybe it wasn't lost. We sneak past this guy, but Anthony isn't going to not face the wrath of my Pidgey I caught. And we did it. Bugcatcher Anthony's defeated. Kapow. Burning straight through the forest, we encounter Caterpie and we gain the XP the forest provides. We're almost there and we encounter another wild Pokemon, Weedle. Weedle faints and I level up to level 12. Did I know Pokemon evolve? Yeah, I got Kakuna and a Metapod. And he sports a Metapod, a Caterpie, and finally a Metapod. He doesn't even have a Kakuna. Alright. Pidgey levels up, learns Quake Attack, and defeats Bugcatcher Charlie. Kapow. Fire. A quick Pikachu, and we Quake Attack it for the speed EVs on Pidgey. Pidgey needs everything except for special defense and special attack EVs. But we see a potion here in the grass, we put it in the bag, and we get challenged. Pidgey then again defeats Bugcatcher Sammy, who only had one Weedle on his team. We make it to Route 2, and we've made it Pewter City. You know, I bet none of these bug trainers nearby could beat Brock. We talked to this guy, he has a Game Boy, he had 2 Pikachus, and he traded it for Clefairy. This lady tells me to tell me herself about me, and I'm like, have arrived. I've arrived. Red Pokemon Trainer.
I'm Nurse Joey from Pewter City, and I'll heal your Pokemon. Thank you. Come again. And I love my job.
I leave the Pokemon Center, and strangely enough, I exit out another house. And I don't pay too much attention to that, but I get stopped by this local dude telling me that I have to go check out the gym. Oh wow, he showed me all the way straight to the front door. Well, I go in and I talk to this guy, and he asks me if I want to dream big and become a Pokemon champ. I tell him yes. Then I see Blue has a badge here. Ain't no way I'm not gonna get a badge here. And I get stopped right away by fanboy Liam. Liam sends out Geodude, and I try for a gust attack, seeing it does 0 damage. I switch out Mankey, who takes a tackle attack, and I try my new move, Low Kick. It's super effective. But with Mankey on the ropes, I go ahead and use a potion and heal him straight up. One more Low Kick, and he goes for a defense curl. I do another Low Kick and take him straight out. Sends out Sandshrew, and it's a tough fight. Mankey goes at it, but after suffering a sand attack, I switch back to Pidgey and fight him with all I got. Some quick attacks and gusts and tackles attacks, and he's out. Pidgey levels up, and so does Mankey. And it's about time to get ready for the true fight. With no one else in our way, I use the last 2 remaining potions and get ready to face the gym leader. And then I walk up to him and he cuts me off.
Hey, I'm Brock, a rock-type gym leader, and you don't stand a chance against my rock-hard Pokemon. Mwahaha.
He sends out Geodude and I start with Pidgey. I start off with Sand Attack, reducing his accuracy, and I hit him with another Sand Attack. And now it's time to trade blows. Even though I'm doing very little damage, and he keeps defense curling, we get into a match where I'm at 3 HP and he's still in the yellow. Thanks to a critical hit and him missing, I'm able to quick attack, and he misses again, and one final quick attack, and Geodude is out. That was a really rock hard Pokemon. He sends out Onix, and instead of starting with a quick attack, I try the same strat but fail, losing Pidgey. I send out Mankey, who low kicks Onix and survives 2 tackles to take him out with the final low kick. Mankey gains some XP, grows to level 9, and I've defeated leader Brock. And he gives me the Boulder badge. And it makes my Pokemon way stronger, and being able to use Flash out of battle.
For beating me, let me reward you the TM Rock Tomb. Now, for the next step of your journey, go fight the gym leader in Cerulean City.
This guy compliments me on how easily I was able to beat Brock, and now I'm also on the podium. I take a quick trip to go see the museum, which costs me $50, 1/4 of a Pokeball. I get to see an Aerodactyl fossil, a Kabutops fossil, and a meteorite that fell from Mount Moon. I feel like it was a waste of time, but Red kind of enjoyed it. Then he continues his journey to the Pokemon Center.
I'm Nurse Joey from Peter City, and I'll heal your Pokemon. Thank you. Come again. And I love my job.
Now exiting the right door, I go ahead and talk to this guy, and he asks me if I checked out the museum, and I tell him yes. And then, what? Professor Oak's aid, some running shoes. That's great. And I check it out, and there's a note attached. Wow, it's my mom. She cares. Fast as fuck. Hell yeah. Look at me go. Running into the store, I go ahead and spend all my money on Pokeballs again. Still no Premier Ball for buying 10. the Premier Ball is a lie. And then I leave to my journey to beat every trainer on Route 3. I start a battle with this trainer. She has a level 9 Pidgey, I have a level 14 Pidgey that I defeat easily. Another level 9 Pidgey, which I also defeat easily. And all these trainers, and I haven't even faced a defeat. And then I continue my journey to fight this guy. He saw me in Viridian Forest. Now this bug trainer says he saw me in Viridian Forest, but I never saw him in Viridian Forest. After quick easy win to his Caterpie and Weedles, my Pidgey just gusts them away, gaining XP points all the way up to level 16. Almost to 16. But Rick, Doug, Anthony, Charlie, and Sammy, but no Colton was in the Viridian Forest. Those were some just quick photos from earlier in the video. And a new shorts trainer challenges me with the Rattata and a Ekans. What in the Team Rocket? Wow, brought out a whole ass snake to fight. That Pokemon was never seen before. I don't believe it either. I go ahead and check my Pokédex and look it up. They're everywhere in this region. Oh my god. Sheesh. Anyways, I continue my journey deciding if I'm gonna fight another bug trainer or the guy off the ledge, and I go for the bug trainer. And it was an easy win. He sends out the same Pokemon over and over again. I think like Pidgey should be like maxed out on his EVs. Like HP, defense, attack, and more defense. Pidgey is exactly where I need it to be. Pidgey grows to level 17 and I defeat Bugcratcher Greg. Next, I jump off the ledge, pick up an Oranberry, and fight an other Shorts enthusiastic child. Shorts must be very popular in Pewter City. And I switch Pokemon because I don't want Pidgey to lose. So I go for a clean switch. So Spearow takes the hit and unfortunately faints. I then switch out Pikachu, who Thunder Shocks. Spearow is worth speed EVs, which Pikachu needs. And I defeat youngster Calvin. And after a ledge jump, run back up to the top and face this. Oh, can't believe I did that twice. Anyways, Sally wants to battle. She has a Rattata, which I quick attack. Rattata quicks attacks, takes out my Pidgey. I send out Kakuna for the Poison Sting win. They Tail Whip. Too bad I can't harden. And with the lucky poison, I'm able to take it out. Now, another Pokemon I haven't seen, Nidoran, worth defense EVs, if I'm correct, is able to take out almost my entire team. I low kick and I get poisoned, and she just keeps lowering my attack. It's a close fight, but I'm taken out by poison, and I switch back to Kakuna to chip away some damage, but it's still not enough. Kakuna faints, and I switch out to Pikachu. Pikachu didn't need these defense EVs, but it was my only option. Pikachu grows to level 7, and I defeat trainer Sally, who had some really tough Pokemon. And then I check my Pokemon, switch Pikachu up to the front, and challenge this bug dude, who I just battle and switch straight to Metapod. Yeah, that switch was pointless. After a few tackle attacks, Metapod gains enough XP to finally level up to level 10. I switch out Pikachu to weaken out Metapod, careful not to knock it out because I don't want the defense EVs on Pikachu. Switch back to Metapod and finish the job with the tackle attack. Pikachu and Metapod both gain XP, but after the fight, Metapod starts evolving into what? A Butterfree. It also learns the strong move Confusion. I go ahead to my Pokemon summary and switch it to the first attack. This lady accuses me of touching her, but she touched me. Jigglypuff's worth 2 HP EVs, and I go ahead and give them to Pikachu. But Pikachu's not able to defeat Jigglypuff, who loses to a pound. I switch out to Butterfree, my last Pokemon on the team, and defeat her with Confusion. But I'm not done, am I? I can run all the way through the route and go to challenge this final trainer, but he's tired. He doesn't want to fight. So I make my way to... Oh wow, this guy looked at my badge. I check all the rocks for items, and there are no items. Don't check these rocks. They're just there to bait you. But there is a Prism Berry right here. I jump over the ledges and run straight to the Pokemon Center. Does it ever bother you that there's more than one Nurse Joy?
We don't question why there's multiple Nurse Joy in Kanto. We all love our job.
Then I go and move Spearow to the box because it is just taking hits. Then we see this man who's gonna sell us a secret Pokemon for just 500 bucks. Of course we buy it. An outrageous 500 bucks. We gotta go check this Pokemon out. We look at it. It's a timid nature. Got kind of bad stats for a level 5, but it's good. We check out its attack, and it does nothing. Telling me this is a Pokemon that just flops around? No refunds. Oh man, we got scammed. We released this Pokemon back into the wild. We do not need this Pokemon. And now we go to our route to go find a real Pokemon. A Nidoran. Nidoran is the opposite gender, but we catch it anyways, adding it to our team. Nidoran, the Poison Horn Pokemon. Then we find this groovy Pokemon, a Jigglypuff. We definitely need this one. This is the one the Teach TV guy was all excited about. And after a couple of tries with a Pokeball or 2 or 3, we go ahead and switch out Kakuna to weaken it because we need this Jigglypuff on our team. If it's so groovy the Teach TV guy needed to have it, we need to have it. Groovy. The ball Pokemon. It wasted a lot of balls. And then we find another Nidoran, but we can't find a female Nidoran, so we go try in this patch of grass. Maybe they're over here. Another Nidoran, male. Oh damn, we kill it. That's some defense EV for Pikachu we didn't need. We bump in, it's another one, and we decide to catch it because we've been here for an exact hour. and we throw a Pokeball and name it Trade. So that way maybe somebody will give us a female Nidoran for it. We go to the PC and we add Nidoran and Jigglypuff to the team. And we decide to bench Mankey. He served his purpose. He ain't as groovy as Jigglypuff is. So we go back to the Viridian Forest to train it. Quick travel all the way there. And here we are. We switch Jigglypuff up to the front and we begin the grind. Right here. We use Jigglypuff's Sing attack over and over again until we unlock our move, Struggle. And in a battle, we're left with 1 HP, not able to get the HP EVs we need from Caterpie. We decide to give all the EVs we would give to Jigglypuff to Nidoran, because they're basically the same Pokemon. So, we switch train like this for a bit. Nidoran using Peck, gaining all the EVs of the force, be attack, HP, or defense, and we do it several times. That's 2 HP EVs. Quick run up and down, daily cardio, red, and another set of HP EVs. That's 3 out of 252. Remember, not all at once, that would be overkill. We want them for Jigglypuff, so hopefully Jigglypuff learns another move, but doesn't. That's 4. And we run around. And some attack EVs, that would be great. But we have to give them to Nidoran. Nidoran gains some XP, Jigglypuff becomes level 5. And another Caterpie, that's 5 and 1 attack EV. We bump into some defense curl versus hardened battle, so Jigglypuff can do struggle again at a higher level. Switch to Nidoran to finish Kakuna off. And gain some defense EVs. We see a Weedle, we switch Pokemon to Nidoran again. Get those attack EVs, and it's good. You know, Nidoran learns Focus Energy. We bump into a Pikachu, so we switch into our Pikachu, who needs the speed EVs, and take out that Pikachu. And that's 2 more speed EVs added to Pikachu to make up for those defense EVs we got it. We properly train it. We get Kakuna some attack EVs as well, taking out a Weedle, being the superior Pokemon. And then continue training Nidoran, who's getting a lot of HP EVs. The EV training has been pretty good. We switch to Pidgey, who also, I feel, has gotten more EVs than Metapod. Well, our Butterfree now. And we train Pidgey up. Pidgey's probably defeated close to like 100 Pokemon, I believe, by now. Jigglypuff to Pidgey. We just make sure it has a lot of HP, because we want a strong bird. And we keep giving the HP EVs to Pidgey and the attack EVs too, I guess. We bump into a Kakuna, and Jigglypuff uses Defense Curl against this Kakuna, and then we use our own Kakuna to take it out. All the way until the wild Kakuna uses Struggle. And we switch to Pidgey because we forgot we do not want defense EVs on our Kakuna. Just attack and speed. We bump into another Weedle, and we finally get our first set of EVs for Jigglypuff. Some attack EVs. And Jigglypuff is now way strong at level 7 using Struggle. Can we get some HP EVs? No, we struggle and we faint. Jigglypuff, oh man, we were so close. But that was some serious damage. We bump into a Weedle and we peck it with Nidoran. That wasn't even cut. That was all the attack EVs put up into Nidoran. It's now able to one-shot Pokemon in the wild. We see another one and we do it again. Uncut footage. Just straight Nidoran. Nidoran is such a cool Pokemon. The female version Trainer Sally was using almost took out our entire team. But our Nidoran is nowhere near that level yet. So we continue training it. We switch Kakuna and make our way out of the forest. We bump into another Kakuna, so we switch Pokemon just to speed it up. And we use Confusion with Butterfree, which is super effective. And we continue out of the forest to this Weedle. And we Poison Sting versus Poison Sting. And we gain a level. And now this level's different because right after this battle, Kakuna evolves into Beedrill, a new Pokemon, and we learn Fury Attack. Wow. So we make our way to Pewter City, and then we forget we need to buy Pokeballs. So we buy 10. Oh, we buy 5. And we make it to Route 4. Ready to start the Mount Moon. We were warned Team Rocket might be in here, but we're not scared. And we switch a party member to the front, and we're ready to go. Until next time.